Hello, War of the Visions fans. I'm Jackie Fox, and today and this week we're going to be doing something special. I'm going to be doing live. Wow, I guess they're live right now. I'm going to be doing daily vlogs covering my progress through Arena, but before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about what my goals are, and I should probably also explain the makeup. It's part of a Halloween costume, actually. It looks a little bit more appropriate. It looks a little bit more appropriate like this. If I get the hair out of the way. Just trying to obscure my eyes a little bit so that I don't stand out and stick out like a sore thumb through this area. And maybe I need to go a little bit darker to do it. That's generally been my conclusion every time I've mocked this up. But I have a feeling that there's going to be some other things that are going to play into this that's going to make it a little bit harder to decipher what's happening in this area. But that's a matter for the rest of the video, I guess. In the meantime, let's talk about some teams, because I think I've got a much better chance than usual of winning this. For one, I have the power of Halloween and glorious costumes on my side, and nobody's really got a better Halloween costume than Halloween Lucio, even though Halloween Alaya, pretty cool costume herself, but that's going to be the basis of an evasion team. My teams are going to be mostly Earth-based this week, but I think I'll also be able to pretty easily run Veritasity Earth. He was a little bit harder to run last week, but still my primary team with a 300% plus 300% modifier, giving me a full 4 times modifier for my score, which is going to be great. Is going to be Exia, but as a backup, I could also run Soddly or Halloween Lucio as 75 bonus units. And if I'm not running Exia, I'm probably not going to run, what was it, Guidance from the Stars, which I believe was Moore's vision card, because it's, it's a water VC for magic characters. It makes sense for Exia, it doesn't make sense for my other teams. I'm going to be running, I believe it's Halloween Monsters instead, which is an Earth Agility VC that was released with Halloween Frederica. Yes, that's correct. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the teams that I'm going to be running this week, and then we'll get over to some video for Tuesday's fights, because there really wasn't a lot to talk about for Monday. I usually don't go for top 20 on Monday. I usually just try to get into the top 50, or maybe get to the top 5 or top 10 really early in the day, and just kind of let it ride down from there and not mess with it too much more. Because really, you can only win on Sunday. Getting out into an early lead helps, but it's not always the best strategy necessarily. So I tend to take it easy on Monday and Tuesday, but I think I'm going to make a lot more of an effort to go for things on Tuesday. In fact, spoiler alert, it is Tuesday. I'm going to be doing these the day after, and I have already done basically all of the arena I'm probably going to do for the day. Ended up in second place, though, fun fact, I was also in second place briefly on Monday at like 4:05 a.m. After doing 2 fights roughly before anybody else, except for one person. And I was also aiming for people who had and it was so small, it was like 0.02 modifiers for rate. But it was a pretty good way to get into the top really early on. Man, this stuff is smudgy. So that's actually worked really well, and one of the things that's working well for me is having 85% resistance to lightning on Veritas the Earth. He's a very good lightning resistance unit, and with Halloween Alaya being a bonus unit, we are seeing a lot of lightning teams showing up. It's very commonly Lucio, Ramada, and Halloween Alaya, the 3 newest lightning units, obviously. But there are some variations to that, and I've certainly seen some double Alaya lightning teams as well. Because both of the oh my god. Oh no. Luckily that's all going to be under a mask for the... It looks silly on camera though. I have seen some double Alaya teams. Both of the Alayas seem to rely really heavily on single target. And I think the newer Alaya being a single target breaker can help be one of the ways to help boost older bridal Alaya's damage with her like stag impact and her real high value skills. There's also still some fire going on, so I am going to make a team that utilizes some synergy between Devout and Glove, or specifically the map synergy for Devout right now because of Exia. Run Exia alongside Veritas of the Waters, though, spoiler alert, I'm going to try not to use this team if at all possible, if ever possible. And the main reason is just that there's not enough to... I like this map for certain characters, especially characters with auras. It feels really good for Sodali. It can feel pretty good for Veritas of the Earth. It can feel really good for the two of those characters next to each other. And like, I'm sure Oldoa, Volke, Roth, Dario, etc. probably really enjoyed this map as well for similar reasons, because it's just really easy to get everybody to group up in the middle in a line for you. This also really works for Meteor Blast, like skills with piercing like Exia have. You're really forcing people to line up down a hallway on this map, so that can be incredibly powerful as well. And AoE skills are just gonna, you're forcing people to crowd up in a way, so AoE skills are really beneficial here too. And some of those things are good for Veritas of the Waters, but the fact that it's also a relatively short map means that she doesn't have time to get through a lot of her consequential buffs, and those are really a big, important part of what she is and what she brings to the team. If she just immediately runs forward for damage, in fact, maybe being one of the first people out, before she got her re-raise up, before she got Elemental Fortress up, before she got any of those resistances up for herself, I mean, so it's going to be kind of tough to use her, and maybe later in the week I'll figure something else out. But also, on Tuesday, I decided to go for Halloween Lucio, because, thank you, and shout out to someone who donated some money through coffee. $20 was enough to buy some paid viz and get me a guaranteed 120 Halloween unit. I've wanted Lucio for this count for a long time. I don't know if I really want to reincarnate him, but being able to get him for 2k paid, unfortunately, at 120, meaning that the fact that his bingo board didn't come back really isn't that big of an issue, because you're giving me so much of that stuff for free already. The fact that I already have a Halloween unit, but one that I really just wanted the zombie mask, so I didn't actually build that guy up, so I could still probably get Mind Spears for him really easily. I probably could reincarnate him a lot more easily than I'm thinking now that I start to think about it. Maybe I'll deal with that by the end of the week, but those are my thoughts for the first day, and first couple of days of fights. Really, really good matchups, people running really easy to counter mono elemental teams, but they're also doing that because everyone's doing that. And you know, I really feel like the people at the bottom of the food chain here is either like wind or ice, because they're not really getting into this too well, unfortunately, with the bonus units this week. But also fire is definitely at the bottom of that, because ice not being a part of this means that they have no one to counter. But also, Exia being one of the main bonus units means that there's a lot of people running the counter to your element right now, in a mono element, trying to lock you out. But that being true also means that there's a lot of people running mono lightning to take out the mono water, and there's a lot of people like myself who can get away with playing mono earth to take out all the mono lightning. And while we are open defensively, that's not really going to matter until the last couple of minutes, because all of us are finding viable targets consistently and all of us are moving up. So we're all growing alongside each other with easy matches, because we're all using relatively simple teams, or at least a lot of people are. And this is really shaking up the meta. Like, it's not usually like this, and maybe it'll shake out. Also, maybe as Flame Wizard, I would assume, becomes a little less popular as your bonus unit, and people start shifting to other bonus units potentially, like newer bonus units. Maybe people pull Exia, maybe people pull any of the Halloween units, probably have an equal bonus, and decide to place like Halloween Lucio instead into all the lightning that's out there, then maybe that will also have an impact on the mono water Exia teams. So as the fire teams start to dry up, the water teams will begin to dry up, and then as the water teams dry up, we may see less mono lightning. And then by the end of the week, it could be a lot harder to run mono earth. But for right now, the getting is good, so get in here while you can if you want some big points. And hey, keep it coming, because I'm going to be working on this costume throughout the video. Okay, Tuesday update. It was a bloodbath. I told you there was going to be more makeup that might make this a little bit darker, and might make the whole thing make a lot more sense in situation, but also, happy Halloween! Hope you were ready for a jump scare in your wotv video, holy shit. Man, I'm getting blood everywhere though, but yeah, we actually did really well. Just within like the standard restores, we managed to get so far into like the top 5, top 10 that ultimately I had a lot of time to experiment. I built an evasion team kind of from scratch with Lucio and started testing that to see like where the thresholds where we would actually start dodging the teams that I would most likely want to be using it up against, because if I did anything else I was going to end up in first place before any of that, and I kind of wanted to get an early finish today so I could work on the makeup, right? So I slaughtered people, and it was not clean or pretty, but at least for me, I did come out unscathed. Believe me, none of this blood is my own. I have a 28 win winning streak. My only loss so far this week was actually fairly early on, like surprisingly early on, versus a mono lightning team into my Soddly Mont Exia. I was really surprised at that one, but tough contender. Anyways, see you on Wednesday.
Curse of the Spiderlord is real. Now that I possess the cat girl, my victory is assured. I will simply confuse the meta and tear down every Exia and doom that I see. Oh shit, this is a little harder than it looks. I'll have to study up a bit. it looks like I'll have to put my faith in the runes to defend me from negative status ailments. Hopefully then I will be inflicting them without suffering the consequences. And with that, in no time, I will catch up to Jackie Fox and surpass them. Yes.
You guys saw that, right? Like, that was no movie magic. I was just looking in the mirror and then it was like time just passed. Maybe I was playing Arena, but wait. It was like, oh, it's fresh. Blood. What that means. But that was no movie magic. I mean, I'll put it in the video, but Spiderlord? What does that even mean?
So
A phone. This one has warped visions, too. I'll see you in Arena now, Fox. Now that I have your phone. Oh, hey, doggy. Yes. Now that I have Fox's phone and access to his top-tier account. Yes. Now I'll be able to win. I hear this Orange J is one of the old masters of wotv. And yet, he claims to be a beginner. Could this be a Halloween imposter? Someone using his body and account as a costume? Well, he doesn't seem like a beginner. We'll have to test him in battle and see if he has the mettle to challenge the Spiderlord. Speaking of metal, that's a big fucking sword. I have Astrius as well. Perhaps I should use him. Yes, he would make a great tool of the spider. God damn, they took her out fast. Well, I have curses for them. Curses and confusion. Haha. You removed your own courage. And now you're dead and cursed. Well, not quite dead, but definitely very cursed. Beware, this is the curse of the Spiderlord. There is no coming back. Oh, shit. That indeed looks like a comeback. But I will destroy your Lucio, and you will have no damage dealers left. Fuck. This old master is quite the challenger. I have heard that this Omni comes from quite the powerful guild as well. Will he also be such a significant challenge? It seems the elemental mirror isn't quite what this team is cut out for. Even though I was able to score easy wins in the hundreds versus other lightning teams that were not sufficiently top tier, one of the bigger issues here is Lucio ruining my plans, that priding, sniveling, plotting bitch. She ruins all of my best plans. I will destroy her. Or not. God damn it, this game is hard. Curses to you, Omni. I'll see you again and I'll curse you all. Yes, curses to two of you at least. I'll leave you with that to remember me by. Curses to you. I think I'm going to get some big iron on my own.
For me to just preface how important the bonus system is if you actually want to get a top score, because the bonus can as much as...
We'll beat this team senseless a couple times. That ought to build me up a nice chain with which to surpass the old masters like RJ. And then, soon I will surpass JB79 and Ready Player Will as well, on my way to the top where Jackie Fox will be waiting for me. Yes. Another victory, for I am your Spiderlord, and I will rain lightning down upon you. Yes, you all have courage, don't you? Courage which will lead to your cursing. Curses to all of you. The curse of the Spiderlord is real. Yes, even past Rican Ninja now. My victory is assured. How much longer until I find Jackie Fox? Come on, I'm in 31st place. Where is this guy? There's MRT. I've heard his guild is pretty tough as well. Perhaps I can beat GT Spark. I remember beating this team earlier. But it does have a Lucio. Oh, she did not thwart me this time. Now, perhaps I will see. Well, Newbie did well. Another one who I think is probably lying. But he is piloting water to the top, and I will ride him all the way. Phrasing. There he is. Voxox wotv. Only 20th. And weak to lightning. We'll see what happens now, Fox. It's truly dark times for you. Times of confusion, curses, and ruin. Times of destruction, defense, penetration, and... well, shit, definitely not times of shield. Shield. She'll curse you, certainly. That's what she's here for. Just wait until she gets in range. Fuck, is she dead? No, I think she survived that. Okay, she didn't get targeted by that, but I think everybody else is basically dead. Well, confusion to you all! The curses will come next. Yes. Oh, that wasn't a curse skill, but we do have CT up on them. Oh, shit, we're starting a lot. Oh, well. God damn it. Okay, I think that was close. Perhaps if we change our strategy. Yes, Fox, I have the power of the Veritas at my side as well. And my Veritas will destroy your Suddenly before he can ruin my team. And then I will be uncontested. I will take the top tier away from you all. Yes, the Spiderlord will take it from you all. All of the content creators will fall to me. The curse is real. Feel the curse. Okay, I didn't expect that to do very much. Damn this region. Look, Veritas, could you do some damage? Yeah, here's the DPS. Come the fuck on. Alright. Now is the time. Some cruel punishment awaits you. Certainly. That didn't do that much damage, though. What do you mean he resists wind? What the fuck is that? He's a bloody earth unit, isn't he? Good lord. Are we gonna lose again? Oh. No, I feel my grip on this power slipping. Oh. Volker, don't take me down. Not before I confuse you all. That's right, Volker. I had the last laugh in that one. And now I'll turn the tables on you. Wait. No. God damn, not again. I won't give you back this body. It's mine. It's mine, you hear me?
It's Friday night. I had to get out of the house for a little bit. And, getting closer to Halloween, it's strange. Things keep happening, and I don't really know how to explain them. Like, I can't find the last 2 days' recordings. Like, I swear I did vlogs for them, but I don't know. It's like they've been deleted from my computer, and what's weirder is I definitely have the recordings of the game, and I even have a new vision card. I don't even remember pulling for it, but when I look at my Discord chat logs, it says I got it on my second pull. So who sent that message if I don't remember it? Has someone been playing my account? And like, what's with this feeling of something following me? Like, can you hear it? Sometimes I look behind me and I see something with the tail of a cat and an anime laugh, something about Halloween. I don't understand what it's saying, but it's getting closer all the time. I can feel it, and that's not all. I was up late last night, playing arena like usual, trying to get in closer to the reset, and well, hold on now. You might not believe this one. I saw this giant shadow of a spider on my roof. It's like something's haunting me. Anyways, I did pretty well in arena today, as you can see, and hopefully I'll be able to make it to number 1 by the end of the week. I think for some reason I forgot to tell you about my goals earlier in the week. I want to get maybe 1 or even 2 accounts into the top, but I don't know how I do that. I'm not really focused on playing another account. It's not like I have 2 accounts climbing through the ranks right now or anything. So I guess I should really just focus on my first goal. If there's not time to get my other account up near the top, then I should at least try to make number 1. Hopefully, today's performance will help me get one step closer to that. And maybe I can shake this feeling. Maybe I've just been playing too much arena. Maybe it's all the competition, the adrenaline starting to get to me. Anyways, I'll check back in with you on Saturday.
Shit, wait. If Fox is knocked out, then I have to do the editing, don't I? I can't just wait for them to come back. I guess I really do have to do it. Damn this computer. No battery. What do I do? Let's try Spiderlord. Oh. Well, that didn't work. I guess Fox will have to edit this video.
Wait, what? I've got to edit this? Then who did the editing early? What is going on? Well,
I can answer that. Editor Fox didn't have any goose resistance. They said it wasn't a thing, that it wasn't a status, but who's the goose now? But I'm just here to fool around with your video. I'll leave the hard work for you. Okay, thanks, bye.
I guess I've got to get to work, so thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and don't forget to click that link in the description so that you can see all the other corners of the Jackie Fox Media universe, including other channels, places where there aren't just random Tostitos bags. Thanks, kids. Thanks. And all that kind of stuff, as well as ways to donate to and support the channel. Thank you so much for your support.
And goodbye, you filthy peasants. Never forget that I am your Spiderlord. Well, a doggy just licked my face and it was quite nice, actually. Oh, yes. Yes, do that again. Yes. Oh. Hey, what's up? Nothing, just a spooky voice. It's okay.